I'm now recording audio. So I'm looking at the window while you tell me. So this gentleman, I just looked at the security cam footage, which he's going to send to me, and I will attach to accompany this little YouTube news report of something. Did it make the paper?
Not yet.
No, not yet. Are you going to call the Richmond paper about this?
Sure.
Okay. You can use this video that I'm shooting to help the reporter get the story. You can talk to the reporter through my recorder right now. So you were in the store. It's a 24-hour store. And this gentleman from the Middle East, but not really, because you're American, all right? You were born in America. So this gentleman of Middle Eastern heritage, first generation American, from the Midwest, he happens to see. Were you on duty? Were you personally in the store?
One of my employees were there.
Okay, are you the owner?
Yeah.
Okay, what my lucky day here. So I'm talking to the owner of the store, and one of his employees called 911. And before you tell what 911 did, just tell me, how long did 4th Precinct, Richmond Police Department, take to respond to your call, to your employee's call?
30 minutes.
30 minutes, and he was still hanging around the perp?
Yeah.
Why would he hang around? Just to see what would happen?
Yeah.
Which was him getting tackled. So tell me what you heard happened from your employee. What's the report that came to you?
He was running around all 4 blocks, authorized Boulevard and Broad Street. He was running around to every corner.
Again, this is about a 45-year-old white male.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And he was just like running from corner to corner, so the police wouldn't be able to get him. And he was just crossing the street back and forth, and it took like 4 cop cars to finally tackle this man.
They didn't tackle him with the cars.
No, not with the cars.
Now, were there one officer per car, or were they doubled up? How many personnel?
They doubled up.
Okay, so we're talking about possibly as many as eight uniformed
cops.
Richmond police officers known for their community policing. Were they rough, do you think? You didn't see it, but
No,
were
they had to go rough with him.
But basically they're dealing with an unwell individual, somebody who ain't all there.
Yeah.
He ain't right in the head.
Yeah.
Okay, and they had to tackle him. Do you think he got assault on a police officer out of this encounter? Because it happens all too frequently.
I think so.
Probably,
so.
yeah. And then they take him in for mental health in jail, he should have gone to a mental hospital, but we don't have the beds in Virginia for that.
Yeah.
So the police officers have to do mental health calculations. Where does this guy go, given there's no beds? Well, jail, plus he's guilty of a crime, probably. Now, how did they know that this individual was the one who had thrown, was it a brick or a rock?
I showed him a video.
Okay, so they respond after half an hour. They have to take the time. You come in, you get a call to come into the store. So how long before they actually encountered this perp on the street?
I would say 45
45 minutes after the crime. He's still in the vicinity, showing he's mentally ill, and not a crime of property theft where he throws a brick, snatches a bong that's right by the window, and he runs.
Yeah.
This is not a property crime. This is a nutty crime. And he winds up in jail. Where does the case stand at this point? Do you have a detective, or is it just a property crime, vandalism, and that's the end of it? Vandalism. Which is probably a misdemeanor, right? Now, what would you like to see, you personally, being an American citizen, caring about the mentally ill, as I hope you do?
Yeah.
What do you think is appropriate to happen to this particular individual?
Well, I think they should get him off the streets.
Well, they've done that.
Take him to a mental facility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do what
And
with
treat
him?
him.
Warehouse
Treat
him for
him.
the rest of his life?
Yeah, no.
Or treat him? So you believe
Treat
that
him.
the impulse to throw rocks through storefronts, windows, is a treatable mental illness?
Absolutely.
I believe that too. Now, what kind of treatment would you be imagining he would receive in the hospital?
He needs therapy. He needs to go see a
Therapy
therapist.
he gets together in a group with other rock throwers, and no, I don't think it's going to be like that, dude. So what do you imagine he's going to experience in a mental hospital? And how long would it take to rehabilitate him, or basically he's going to need to be restored to competency before he can be. Wait a minute, let me finish.
Yeah.
He needs, on a legal basis, to to be restored to competency and certified by Central State that he's now been restored to competency. He's able to assist his lawyer in his own defense, and he now can come to trial. If that takes 2 years, that's how long he'll be in there until he's restored to competency. If it's 1 month. You copy? That's, sorry, stagehand talk for. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Say good night to your viewing audience, sir.
Good night, guys.